So I'm Lilith from the first Borderlands. The gun is actually from the second game, and since it is the most upfront, this is all made from foam, hand sculpted by me, all patterned. It has a reflective effect in the paint by adding some metallic pigment, and if you did a flash photography, this would light up as if it were LEDs. And for the costume itself, everything you see I made, stitched myself. So the pants are the only thing that are not hand painted. They're actually digitally designed for a computer, and then I had them printed. Everything else was sewn by me and painted by me. The wig is actually foam, which is why it has this look. It's more like a helmet, and then I just painted that. And I have all the body paint, which I do myself, minus my favorite detail, the sleeve for the siren tattoo, is actually cloth. You can kind of see the seam here a little bit, and that way I don't have to paint it every time because that takes hours. I do lots of Borderlands cosplay, so this is something that I learned the hard way. I've been cosplaying for 6 years. Got into it from going to video games like PAX East, and have just gotten really into it since. And that's it.
Borderlands definitely is one of the cosplays that stands out.
Yes.
It's definitely got a lot of lines and contour.
Yeah.
And so it's just really intriguing to see how people pull that off.
Yeah, when I got into cosplay, I had no makeup experience at all. It's just not something that I was very into. So just from making friends within the Borderlands community, we share tips with each other. Like all the black lines you see on my face are actually eyeliner. It's just the best way to do that kind of look. And you'll see some other cosplayers also accent it with white. I do sometimes, but since I'm usually wearing a mask when I'm at conventions, it all rubs off. It is not quite as durable as the black line, so it's just not worth it. And everything else is just trying things out over the past couple years to figure out how can I best emulate that style with makeup, and also just looking at the actual artwork that the game designers do, even if it's just the textures pulled from the game and seeing it flat and looking at the actual details of how it's painted, because all of the textures you see in the game are hand painted, so that is a style that I try and recreate.
Awesome. Anything else you want to add?
This is my first Katsucon, and it is a delight. I'm actually not from this region pretty much at all, so it is fun to come out here. So Katsucon's been a blast so far.
Is there anything in particular you're looking forward to here? Any panel?
Well, there was a Borderlands meetup today, so that was my big thing, to see a bunch of friends that I've known online and just getting to meet them in person and admire their work. So that was my big thing for the weekend, but otherwise this is my one chance a year to meet up with friends that I've met online all over the country, and we all just kind of hang out and have fun.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.